I have been using the Sharpened Volcano Fragment for quite some time now, and I would have to say that it is not as bad as you may think it is. Now, I'm not saying this weapon is all that great, but I do hope I can at least show you that it can be an effective one. So let's start this thing off by talking about the stats. On hit, this weapon will inflict Afterburn, which will deal 4 damage every tick, but at the cost of dealing 13 less damage than stock. And this is what 13 less damage looks like on the lazily put together graph. What this graph shows us is that when compared to stock, the Sharpened Volcano Fragment will require an extra hit to take out most classes. However, thanks to Afterburn, you won't always need that extra hit. So at the moment, this weapon seems like it's fairly comparable to stock. However, Pyro has a weapon in his arsenal that really elevates it above stock, and that would be the Flare Gun. When both of these weapons combine, you become quite the formidable foe, able to dispatch most of your enemies in a single chop of your axe and a single shot of your flare. However, more bulkier classes like the Heavy, Soldier, and Demoman will usually require an extra hit or two to take out. Now I can already tell what some people are thinking, and that's the fact that Pyro has a flamethrower. And when you compare these two weapons, your primary is the overall more effective weapon. However, the Sharpened Volcano Fragment's not that much worse. It's also equipped in a different slot, so yes, you do have the flamethrower, but you can also use the Sharpened Volcano Fragment alongside it. And if you're in melee range versus a light or injured opponent, why not pull out the Sharpened Volcano Fragment? Now, if we want to look at the Sharpened Volcano Fragment's real problems, all we have to do is take a look at Pyro's other melee options. The Homewrecker allows you to deal more damage to buildings and remove sappers. The Power Jack gives a speed bonus and can give health on kill. The Back Scratcher deals more damage overall and allows you to get more health from health packs. But what does the Sharpened Volcano Fragment do? Well, you can combo it with a flare. And what else? Well, that's about it, and that's really where the problem lies with this weapon. But does this make it one of the worst weapons in the game? I would say no. Overall, I consider the Sharpened Volcano Fragment an alright weapon that's mainly fun to use. But what are your thoughts? Think this is a good weapon? Bad weapon? Let me know in the comments. Well anyways, enjoy the rest of this gameplay.
I'm trying to deal with the sentries, but they have so much technology in their base. I don't think it's possible.